Most people spend weeks agonizing over which projector to buy, but then they just grab the cheapest, flimsiest mount they can find on the shelf. That is a recipe for a headache, especially when you realize your expensive gear is dangling from something that feels like it might give way. This silver mount from AMER is a different story. The first thing you notice when you pull it out of the box is the weight. It is die-cast aluminum, which is a smart move because it keeps the whole thing surprisingly light while still feeling like it could survive a minor earthquake. It is not one of those cheap plastic things that flexes when you tighten the screws. Now, the versatility here is actually pretty impressive. It is designed to be universal, meaning as long as your projector's mounting holes are within 12 inches of each other, you are good to go. If you happen to have one of those massive, heavy-duty projectors that needs a wider reach, there are optional arms you can grab separately to push that limit out to nearly 16 inches. It is nice that they kept the base unit streamlined, but left the door open for those who need a bit more room. When it comes to the actual installation, it sits about 8.5 inches off the ceiling. That is a sweet spot for most standard rooms, but if you are dealing with vaulted ceilings or just need the image a bit lower, you are going to need to pick up the extension pole. That is the one catch. If you have high ceilings, the base kit alone won't cut it, and you will be hunting for that extra hardware. It is a bit of a bummer that it is not included in the box, but honestly, it keeps the initial price point lower for people who don't need the extra reach. The movement is where this thing really shines. You get a full 360 degrees of swivel and plenty of tilt, which makes dialing in that perfect image alignment way less frustrating than it usually is. You know that feeling of trying to get the projector perfectly square with the screen while your arms are shaking from holding it up. This mount makes those micro adjustments feel smooth rather than jerky. It holds 30 pounds without breaking a sweat, so unless you are mounting a professional-grade cinema beast, it is going to stay exactly where you put it. It has a clean, silver finish that doesn't scream for attention, which is exactly what you want for a ceiling mount. You want the screen to be the star, not the hardware holding the projector. It is sturdy, it is well-engineered, and it feels like a piece of equipment that was built to stay up there for years. If you're tired of mounts that sag or make you fight for every degree of adjustment, this is a solid, no-nonsense upgrade that gets the job done without any unnecessary drama. It is just a reliable, well-built piece of kit that does exactly what it promises.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.